Hi there, this is Dr. Evan Osar. Hope you're having a great start to your week. Thanks for being part of our community. Thanks for sharing this information with your clients. And I just want to share with you real quick, yesterday we just started the 30-day breath challenge. And we've talked about the importance of breath for posture, for movement, and for performance. In fact, we just created an entire brand new course, 7 hours of information around this very topic. So thank you for those who have already enrolled in the course. The link is next to this video wherever you're watching it. I want to share a quick story. And was not even part of the testimonials for this program, but last Thursday, Janice's cousin reached out to me, and he's had low back surgery and struggled on and off with some low back pain. And he's like, hey man, I'm really struggling with a current episode of low back pain. They're sending me to a pain clinic. He saw his chiropractor, just got another MRI. So I looked at the exercises he was doing, and then I thought about his history. One of the things that we see, and actually the research shows this in what they term failed low back surgery. So these are people that had a low back surgery and they sort of failed surgery. They still had very similar symptoms and or repeat of low back pain. And one of the things they looked at, of all the factors they looked at, they're like, the one thing that we see that's different in people that fail low back surgery is their rib cage tends to be, and their diaphragm tends to be positioned more in an inspiratory position. So that's where the ribs are flared in the front, so they have a very wide infrasternal angle. So this angle right here that's formed by your ribs where it joins into the xiphoid in the sternum. And they tend to use the diaphragm less, meaning it moves less than individuals that do not have low back pain. So we see this all the time in our clients, whether they've had surgery and or haven't had surgery. The other thing is for, Jesus' cousin is a very active individual. Like he works out, strong guy. And for a lot of our athletic or people that are in the fitness world and doing exercise, they tend to be a little bit in that extended, or maybe a lot in that extended type of posture. And this was definitely the case for Jesus' cousin. So I asked him to share with me the exercises he's doing, and they were all basically flexion-based exercises. So different exercises to stretch and sort of strengthen the abdominals. Nothing really helped him lengthen sort of out of that position, and none of the exercises addressed his breathing. So I had him do some prone, face down breathing. I had him do just a little bit of release before he did his breathing. I showed him specifically. I just recorded a quick video, sent it to him, taught him how to get his rib cage down, and then also to breathe into his rib cage. So that three-dimensional breathing. It's not belly breathing. That's different. Even though people use the term interchangeably, first of all breathing is diaphragm breathing. It doesn't matter if you're using it well or not. Not all breathing is optimal. So a lot of these individuals that are doing belly breathing are suboptimally breathing. So I had him go face down, prone. I had him support underneath his rib cage and his abdomen. Had him do some release first. Then I had him breathe three-dimensionally and focus on creating length. Because what breathing does, Bucky's here to help us illustrate this point. What breathing does is it pressurizes the cylinder being the rib cage over top of the pelvis. So it creates this intra-abdominal, but it's also intrathoracic pressure. So we want to think of pressure within the entire cylinder. So intra-cylindrical pressure, that ultimately, if you think about a balloon, as you blow up a balloon, it starts to expand out, or a stability ball expands out, and then is resistance to being compressed. That's essentially what breathing does for us when we're breathing optimally. So I had him do that. I had him do a supported squat with some breathing just to train his breathing in the upright position as well. And I'm like, just let me know how it goes. I didn't really know if it would help him. And like I said, I didn't evaluate him. We just did a quick phone consult. So he sends me an email the next day. He's like, hey man, text him the next day. Hey man, my back is so much better. I'm actually able to get up and move around. Twinge here or there, but so much better. And then he emailed me yesterday. He's like, dude, you're a lifesaver. I'm back to working out and I'm being, a bit cautious, but I feel so much better. And again, it's just understanding the situation of clients that have chronic low back pain and or failed low back surgery, people that work out the postures and how posture, breathing, and movement are related. And then being able to create a strategy so that they can optimize the alignment and pressure control breathing optimally where they need it. Not just belly breathing because that's what we learn or all the gurus are saying, but understanding how to train a three-dimensional breathing strategy, meaning using the rib cage from the first rib, which is right up here behind the collarbones, all the way down to the pelvic floor, all the way around the cylinder. And we teach you specifically how to do that in the breath for posture, for movement, and for performance program. Additionally, this is really cool. This is a really cool bonus. Janice just started yesterday a 30-day challenge. So if you missed missed it and or want to get in on it, check out the link next to this video as well. The 30-day breath challenge, where she takes you step by step as a bonus for this program, step by step through breathing from sitting, from standing, from lying down. There's both a short form, so if you don't have a lot of time, you just have a few minutes, you do the short form. If you have a longer amount of time, you do a little bit longer. And if you want to watch a video and watch her take you through it, you can watch that. And if you want to just listen to the audio, she's got a sweet voice. Obviously, I'm biased because I'm married to her and listen to her voice, but she does have a sweet voice. And she teaches you how to do three-dimensional breathing, so that way you can use this information right away. You don't have to get through all 7 hours of the content in the breath training program, and this information will help you learn and internalize breathing. Again, we know that all of us today, right, we're all stressed out to some degree, and none of us are really doing really efficient breathing unless we're 100% focusing on it on a regular basis. And that's what this challenge really is. It's just a way for us, or for you, to get coached through it, to be coachable, to learn three-dimensional breathing, the power of it, and using it on a consistent and daily basis. And I love, again, I shared this quote the other day from James Nestor, and it's not actually a quote, it's just what he was referring to, like, who can benefit from breath training? Anyone who breathes. If you and I breathe, which hopefully we are, then you're going to benefit from breath training, because we can all optimize or up a level the way we're breathing so that we optimize the breathing to the best of our potential. And again, it's not to say you're trying to correct anybody or you're trying to make them perfect. You're just trying to optimize their strategy so they can breathe more efficiently, which in turn makes posture more efficient, makes movement more efficient. It makes performance, allows the individual, us, to perform at our greatest level. So thank you again. Check out the link. Breath for posture, for movement, for performance. Jump into the bonus, the 30-day breath challenge. And if you just want the 30-day breath challenge, that's cool too. There's a link. Just reach out. We'll send you a link to that as well. And again, thank you for all you do. And we look forward to seeing you in the breath challenge and sharing with you the power of breath so you can create these incredible changes with your own clients. You can create these incredible changes in your own body and really support your body. Stephen Schmolt, my integrative movement specialist buddy and colleague, he wrote a testimonial because he knows we were teaching breath 10, 15 years ago before this was even trendy. Now it's all trendy. Everybody's got a breath program, right? We were teaching this way back when, before it was ever trendy. So thank you again, Stephen Schmolt, for being part of our community and for sharing how you use breath with your clients and yourself as well. So thanks so much. We look forward to seeing you in the program and the 30-day breath challenge. I'm off to the airport and I'm going to jump on the plane. I'm going to do my breath training on the plane. Take care. We'll talk to you soon. This is Dr. Evan Osar with Integrative Movement Insider.